Forgot how loud the fireworks can be if I had my computer on at full volume. Hello! And, yeah. PBW time. Should be good stuff. We got, basically, 5 #1 contenders matches. I did forget to mention in the match card that the women's tag match we'll be having will be, obviously, for the women's tag gold. However, while this is not a #1 contenders match, Belle Florent is going to be fighting for the Limitless Championship at Jack the Brawls in another triple threat, which a good friend William picked because his female wrestler is the current Limitless Champion, and the opponents will be, spoiler alert, Belle Florent and Maggie Carter. Now, Ali Bell is wrestling tonight, but still, who knows? Here is Yelena Marquez. Pretty strong. Very athletic. Very good at what she do. And what she do is kick ass. Now, I can't really think of much else to say about Yelena, but I like her, she's good. So, that's all you need. She's a good wrestler. Speaking of good wrestlers, Belle Florent. I love that Sonya Deville coat, but I'm sad that Sonya doesn't wear it anymore. I don't mind the suit, but like, I miss that coat. Anyway. Strong shot from Bell. Oh, I think Yelena was thinking of powerbomb. Great counter from Belle Florent. Knee slide. They're gonna go to the work on the leg. Just a 1 count. Good splash out from Bell and the pin. With the knee drop, Bell rolled out of the way. Puts her in the corner. Elena. Great upcut there from the springboard. Speaking of upcuts, landing a big punch on Bell in the corner. Following up with another. I love the Cesaro move so much. I know it used to be to come back in the games, and I miss it so. Pardon me. That might be Boot Camp Buster, I'm not really sure. Oh, the dreaded foot DDT. Dreaded run from it. Oh! I know what Bell's going for. Butcher's snare. Elena manages to roll out and evade. Getting her down in the corner. Rubber choke and knee drop as well. I like that move a lot too. Always looked good. Go to Germany. Maybe. I don't know. That might be the target mark. 2, 3. Bell for round with the win. Good shit. Front picking up a good head of steam. Going into a match at Deck the Brawls. Yes, I know. I know what it's called. I know what my show is called. Next up, for the Women's Tag Team Championships, this is a #1 contender match between Noah Generation and the Kingswomen. Pardon me? I mean, this should be good. This. What's wrong with me? Here are now a generation. Lorelei Daniels and Faith Hawkins. They've built up a steady head of steam. This time has gone in for them. And if they're able to beat former women's tag champs, I mean, who knows? And the former women's tag champs, not to mention Kelly is a former AVW women's champ. The King's Women. Hopefully should be good match though. Strong start from Cassidy, the powerbomb. And another one, Jesus. Kick right to the side of the head. Springboard, moonsault, got a good rotation on that considering the distance. 1 count. Tags in Callie. Touching the toes on the shooting star. Into the pin. Cassidy did try to keep Lorelei away from the match in that regard. Good splash from Callie. The Cyclone boot. I believe that's one of Faith's biggest moves as well. We know what Lorelei has planned. We're going for a sort of a triangle hold there. Good attempt. Just one. Good knee slide to the back. Excuse me, modified tap and mutilation. Yes. I'm just quickly gonna grab the one back. Back. Neon Sunset. Faith kicks out. I guess Lorelei had faith that Faith would do that. I'm sorry. And for the drop kick, Faith slipped out. Crisis of Faith. Cassidy breaks up the pin though, before Lorelei can stop her. And the kick's over and over. It's sent on to Kelly, although Faith now completely focused on Cassidy, it seems. Cassidy manages to roll out. Faith looking for another Faith Shaker. No, spin needed to be put in. Kelly was too close. Got the boot. Wow! What a statement made by No Regeneration. And they're going after the belts. Not only did they beat the former women's tag champs, I mean, they pinned... Faith pinned... the former AVW women's champ. I mean, that's just cool. It was a decent match. I could tell I was crazy about it, but, you know, not mad about it either. It was good. Next up, a number one contenders match for the PBW Women's Championship between JC Bright and Lazara Morgan. I mean, again, I have faith that match will be good, probably. Pardon me. Anyway, JC Bright. Really great at what they does. She's a good wrestler. And I'm glad she's not just like a squash monster most of the time. That does make me happy. And here comes the former Limitless champion, Lazaro Morgan, who has the best jacket in pro wrestling history. Now, I don't remember if these two have wrestled before, but if this is the first time, I'm pretty happy. A lot of boots to the stomach, specifically attacking the stomach as JC. There's Morgan, there's Lazaro specifically. I should always specify, because I know Morganite and Lazaro Morgan are not in the same brands, but I don't want to get too confused. Good fighting back and forth. Oh, what a lariat there. Good lariat from Lazaro. Gory drop. Just the one count. The combo moves there. And the riptide. Kind of early. 1, 2. Lazaro kicks out. They're looking for the acid bomb. And the pin. 1, 2, 3. What was I saying about the squash monster thing a moment ago? I mean, JC's no more contender. Man, I got nothing against that, but you know, I was expecting more, and we didn't get more, and I'm a bit sad. Hey, congrats though. Pretty good win, nonetheless. And of course, JC will be challenging for that belt next. Speaking of belts, Jacob Sterry vs. Chris Edwards, number 1 contenders match for Tony Samuels' International Championship. The sex appeal of the Southwest. Now Jacob Sterry himself has been on a massive tear. Then again, so is his opponent, who we'll talk about when the time comes. Yeah, Sterry's awesome. As is Chris Edwards, the Sauce. I still hate that he comes out to fucking ask King Alexandria, of all bands. It's, you know, take what you can get. Anyway, here we go. Good start from Sterry with that over-the-shoulder powerbomb. Throws Edwards in the corner. Good counter from Edwards. Pardon me. Pardon me again. 1. Oh, God. I'll be fine. Oh, the beast of the sauce. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sterry falls outside. Remember, 20 count is in play. And that's the first time I've had to bring it up. I think all the other matches were mostly in ring. All of the other PBW matches, I mean, AVW is all Extreme Rules, so, you know, doesn't really need to be brought up. Also, I know I've asked this question before, but why does pro wrestling have such a weird-ass concept of how time works? Good elbow drop. So, what I mean by that is, when counting a pinfall, refs usually count to 3, right? On the dot, like 1, 2, 3. But when it comes to last man standing matches or countouts, every time they count between 1 and 2, 5 actual real life seconds will have passed. Like, they give them way too much leeway. I get they can't exactly be like boxing, but it's still very, very weird. Anyway. It's very really back suplex on the apron. Throw Starry into the stairies. I'm sorry for that one. That was bad. Oh, he slid back out right into a gem. No, not a gem suplex, but a gem back hold. Counted though. This is the second knee drop. Starry goes back in. Ugh. Oh, threw Starry right into the apron. Goes back in. Although I wouldn't rely on a countout victory. I mean, you'll probably win still. But with a 20 count in play, Starry would definitely have gotten up and gotten back in the ring by the point. Okay, that was weird. Chris sort of reached for Starry. I think, like, intending to push him against the barricade, but he didn't even touch him, and Starry still fell against the barricade. Good leaping kick there. Air bomb. Onto the barricade, Jesus. Well, after a pretty one-sided beating, Chris Edwards is #1 contender for the International Championship. And to clear this one up, so Charm City Kings are still the #1 contenders. But if Blackout Veterans beat them, then the match for the tag titles at Deck the Brawls will be a triple threat tag. So that just sounds cool to me. Here are the Blackout Veterans. Badass tag team in their own right. Put on nothing but bangers. And they beat the Charm City Kings last week. That is an advantage that they have. However, an advantage that the Charm City Kings have is the fact that they are indeed former AVW tag champions. So, who knows? And here are the Charm City Kings themselves. Michael, Carter, and Brandon Ace. They made it pretty far in the inaugural Razor Classic, headed to the finals of their bracket, and AVW lost to Anarchy Inc., but became the AVW Tag Champions, and then when Anarchy Inc. won the whole thing, they beat Charm City Kings again. Will that be the same case, just without any Razor Classic stuff when it comes to Blackout Veterans? Good work from Michael Carter so far. Also, I did forget to mention earlier, the story match, but god damn that cut he suffered. Good takedown there from Carter. The elbows over and over. Which last time, they got rely on that stuff if they want to bring Michael down. They can't use the big strikes bringing it down just yet. Good fake out there. Another elbow drop. Good slam there from Carter. Playing in the shots to Scott's aid. Big looping shots as well, big punches. Pardon me. Oh, that was a good spinning elbow. Almost not Michael. And that reverse STO has been the bread and butter of Blackout veterans for bringing down Michael. Looking for a crossface. But Michael's feet just about touch the rope. Just a 1 count? Blackwell back in, and Michael has got to think about attacking Brandon maybe. Great counter from Blake. Chops, counter one from Michael. Fisherman's suplex. More like a brainbuster sort of thing. Tags in Brandon. Springboard into the leg drop. And Blake's foot under the rope. Another catch from Blake. That's Brandon up. Oh, bust him open too. It's very hard to tell where. No, Blake was busted open. I'm just now seeing the blood on his head. Why is he bleeding? That you can barely see, but like the curl of hair on the right side of Blake's head, there's some blood. Which doesn't make sense. Because he hit Brandon with that move. Anyway, Michael powerbombs Scott Zayd to the outside. Is Blake going to try and get his tag partner back in the match? Not quite. Oh, fucking hell, what a throw there. And another one. Brandon tag back in. Scott again trying. No, I don't think he was trying to reach Blake that time. Although wakes up there. Off and off suplex to Brandon. Quite a quick slam. I think Brandon just about kicked out. Oh, the Enziguri. There's a bit more blood. Elbow drop. 1, 2. Scott kicks out. Getting obstacle with Blizz. Oh, what a lariat. It might be a small cut on the inside of his nose. Like, just on the right of the brow ridge. Yeah, I'm seeing minor blood. Not as much as Scott. And not as much as Blake's line now, excuse me. Leapfrog. Reverse. What an upcut. Next Scott back in. The shots over and over and away to Brendan. Oh, great drop toe hold there. Scott escaped the hold. Through pump handle driver. One. I don't know if Brandon kicked out or if Scott just let it go. He's flipping the birds at Michael. DDT. That one was a counter. Code breaker. Springboard leg drop. Then. One. Blake kicked out at one? Michael comes back in. Looking for the... Yeah, he wasn't going to get much out of that. Oh, tour of the islands. Oh! Blake with the counter. German suplex. Yeah, sorry about the whole tag finisher thing there, pal. But the game sort of removed them for stupid reasons. Otherwise you would busting out some majorly awesome moves right now. Great answer from Blake again. Oh, the elbow knocks Michael down. Tags in Scott. Shots over and over, and a toss there. For a camel clutch. Scott was just about in the ropes. Blake tried to get involved. Michael says no. With that suplex again. Blake's not the legal man. Jackhammer. Oh, lariat. Face scrape to top that one off. Hammerlock lariat. That might be it. No, I think he let it go. Alley-oop. 10, 1, 2. Let's go kicked out. Another tour of the islands. Brandon comes back in. 1, 2. Blake broke that up. Good counter from Scott. Oh, fake out into the end zone lariat. Takes Blake in again. Oh, right into the cutter. Scott easily breaks it up. I think Scott was buying time for Blake. They won't have time to counter. Butterfly DDT. 1, 2. Michael breaks it up. Huge elbow. I think Blake was trying to attack Michael. Times Brandon to the outside. Brandon gets the heart attack again because of Michael. Blake thrown right to the outside again. Forward shots to Michael. Counter. Michael taking in Brandon. Hard kicks and shots, elbows. Counter from Blake. Throws Brandon back in the ring. Has him up. Death Valley driver. Michael instantly breaks it up. Well, Scott gets him out of the ring. Blake going up top. Thought better of it though. It might have been his biggest opportunity. DDT. Elbow. Huge back suplex there. Went for the double stomp, Brandon got out of the way. Oh, the knee and the poison rana. Both through for an air raid crash. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3. Sean CT Kings. Holy crap, what a match that was too. Sean CT Kings will be the only men challenging for those tag championships come this Friday. And finally, #1 contenders for the PBW World Championship. Sister O'Hara, who up until recently we forgot wasn't actually on PBW. against Raimundo, because Zistro is part of a tag team in AVW, and it seems to me the booking council kind of forgot that fact. So, we're fully to blame. Everyone makes mistakes, said the Dalek claim got the dustbin. Zistro Horror, his sword, making his way to the ring. I like Zistro a lot. Zistro good at what he do. But if he wins, and then wins the championship, I'm kind of buggered. Because what am I going to do? I mean, I'm kind of hoping Raimundo wins. I mean, I always am, but still. Here come the heckin' rando. On his way to the ring, in style as always. Army. Excuse me. Here we go, two red hat men. I keep forgetting how tall Raimundo is. Tucking Senton, strong shot for Zistro. The stumps to the arm over and over. Oh! That was pretty sick. Zistro with a knee. Zistro putting on a clinic right now. 52 count though. Went for another knee, Raimundo counted. Tosses Zistro to the outside. I just noticed his belt thing says Fine Derek. That's incredible. Backflip and tucking Senton to the back of Zistro. Hashtag Fine Derek. I never noticed that before. Oh, Poison Rana. One. Just one count. Throwback style neckbreaker. Dropkick, successfully countered. Oh, Siberian Claymore. 2. This drop kicks out. Looking for the extermination. Right in the middle. 1, 2, 3. I was worried he'd win. At least Raymundo had a little bit of fight, but I guess because of how long and awesome the previous match was. Yeah. Thing is, what's going to happen now? If Zistro wins... at Attack the Brawls. Anyway, that was a pretty good show, pretty good go-home show. Felt like the PBW payoff was a bit squashy, but it definitely had the best match with the CCK BCV rematch, so... You know what? Not gonna complain too much. Good shit. And I will see you all on Friday, live from Glasgow, Scotland, for Deck the Brawls. I'll see you all then. As always, thank you for watching, you're awesome. Have a pleasant rest of your day.